took before the first gen even pops.
Make you wanna know my name.
Trying to bait out a hit there, but not able to get it. Freaky's AT able to get away. That was a missed decisive strike. And that is an insta-down.
I believe Showtime is a dead network on television. Hello!
You're not wrong. Welcome back, everybody, to Vigo's Court. I'm your judge, Little Rogard. With me today is Counselor Poggy, and we've got another exciting match for you guys today. Poggy, what's on the docket today, my good sir?
I have a docket for you
Please.
right here. Please hold 1 second
Thank
while
you.
I push buttons.
I'm just going to look at Bubba while you do that. All right, everybody. Today we have We Overslept versus Death by Pallets, and we're going to be playing on the best map ever, the Coal Tower, with 132 square tiles, 8,448 meters squared, 6 hooks minimum, 11 hooks maximum, and 1 permagen in the Coal Tower's second story. I think we've said about enough on this. Every time this map comes up, I think it's the same discussion. Very balanced. I don't think there's anyone that's like, man, I hate this map. This map is trash or anything like that. Like, it's got good tiles for looping, but it's also got a lot of dead areas that you can also happen to have. So, honestly, pretty good map. I like it. I've come to really enjoy it. I didn't think I would, but I do. So, there's that. What do we got for stats? Man, that hook differential, I don't think I've seen a hook differential that close before. Holy cow. 0.06 difference. I think that's a record right there.
Fairly
Bobby.
even, yeah. The only thing that I think one of these teams, I think it was Death by Pallets, they ended up forfeiting one
Death
of their
by Pallets.
games, so that's why theirs is so
that
high
was-
as well, isn't it?
I think that was D-Hop. I think
Was
D-Hop
it?
couldn't
I get them
schedule.
all confused now. I'm sorry. I'm so
Oh,
sorry.
you're good.
I'm dumb with these team names sometimes. But anyway, yeah, I think you're right. That was basically one of those teams. But I guess it wasn't this one. But interestingly, their escape percent super low by compared to We Overslept with their 50% escape ratio, and gen percent as well, much lower. Score potential also quite a bit lower, 3 points lower. So I mean, even though they have a similar hook differential, their average scores are very different. Escape percentages, etc., very different. Anyway, I think they're just about ready. Actually, everybody's kind of readied up.
Oh,
and
really?
in
Already?
game. Yeah.
What is
So-
this? Is G-Men going in?
Yeah. Right here
All
we
right.
got Freakazoid, Pogo on top, Platinum Sino, and Casper. One of these guys needs to be named like Pogo on bottom or something, just to like match the. Anyway, G-Men
Why?
467. I don't know. Power bottom. I don't know. G-Men 4674 on
Monka
Killer
S.
for We Overslept, and this is of course the Death by Pallets squad. And we're going to see how they do. We have 2 medkits and 2 toolboxes, and already we're getting ready to jump into the game. So, guys, I hope you have finished making your assessments of these teams and put in your predictions. We see 17,000 currently going for, I believe, We Overslept at the moment, which is a lot. Nobody's really voting for the other team, which is kind of sad.
Nope.
We'll be right back after this rules video, and thank you for the cheer, and also thank you for the tier 1 sub from Salty Medic. Appreciate it, and Pretty Good Fang as well. We'll be right back. Hello, everyone. We're going to be going over these rules and explaining how they work. So, 2 teams will go head-to-head, playing each role twice for a total of 4 trials. In play order is home team kills, survives, and then kills. In addition, teams get points in the trial for objectives, escapes, and hooks. And teams can't bring or use keys, iridescents, event items, or add-ons. Survivors can only bring 2 of a perk or item. Survivors can only bring yellow and brown items, and BP bonuses are awarded post-trial. Broken rules may result in penalties or restarts. Alrighty, everybody. We are back here with We Overslept Berthas? Really? Versus Death by Pallets. I'm struggling with English language today. You should have heard my stream earlier. It was pretty horrendous. Anyway, we're about to get in the game. We're still waiting on them to ready up, or not ready up. Sorry, load in. What is wrong with my English? Okay, we have a spectate button. Let's go. And that is a Legion, starting off with a Legion from G-Man. I'm pretty sure he's like a Legion mate or something. Is that right? Am I mistaken?
Quite possibly.
Uh-oh. Little lag at the start
They've
there.
already taken Legion once. So
just
very
kind of
possible
quickly
Legion
checking in. We're going to check in on the drivers. We see a Nia, I think this is? Or a Zarina? I can never tell. This is a Nia? Okay. Nia at Casper 9376 going for that first pallet and trying to avoid getting hit by the power. Uses the pallet and gets the stun. Very nicely played. I kind of did that yesterday. I was pretty proud of myself, and does prevent him from being able to get that killer instinct to do more injuries. So a good start for the Survivor Squad. And finding the Meg over here by this one is not going to use his power. For this one, he doesn't probably have it yet, and instead going to go ahead and go for the M1 and get her injured as he works his way to the Killer Shack. Seeing, of course, Discordance over here. We're going to see a Discordance play, I think. And going for the... going for the Nia does get the hit with the Killer Instinct, is going to then vault through the pallet, or vault through the window. And it might actually get a hit on Zarina as well. I don't know why she's trying to hide, or maybe I'm just trying to get him to whiff, perhaps. I'm not really sure what that's about. But maybe that was trying to, like, bait a whiff so that he would lose his power. But he cancels it anyway, and she works her way to Killer Shack as well. And Meg was just over here recently. A nice whiff, too, on the Zarina. And fortunately, I think they're not going to get a gen done just yet, but maybe they'll get one before this first down. Let's see how they do. They're taking a little bit of time getting that first gen. There's a little bit of lag, too, on the servers today. A strange amount of lag.
Indeed.
Hopefully the stream doesn't die on us or have problems, but if it does, we'll just work on it as we go. And she does get downed inside the Killer Shack, and that is a first down before we even see the first gen go, which is about to go now. It's at 70% here, 60% there. And the wiggle percentage, not quite going to be enough. He is going to get that hook. Very nicely played by the Legion. And we do see that he is going to get a pop. Goes the Weasel on the progressed gen. The one that was about 70-80%, I think. Oh, maybe not. Maybe that was the other gen. Yeah, that was the 60% gen. And then one of the gens does go. So it's a one-for-one trade-off. And then the Survivors, again, having to deal with this mending crap that Legion does. Nobody likes this. This is one of my least favorite things from a killer, is this, and then the doctor's nonsense all as well. But, you know, that's what it's designed for. It's designed to make survivors upset and angry and make them cry, so.
Poggy, the hooks and scores not updating.
Thank you for the update, Rue. I will keep an eye on that in just a moment as I am working my way to getting this chase underway. Trying to watch carefully, see what goes down. And I think Megan's going to go down here, not going to get to the pallet in time, unfortunately. That was really close, though. She was super close to getting that. Like, inches away. And, you know, given how the servers have been lately, I'm actually not that surprised. I mean, this is kind of what's been happening lately. And hopefully we see the update change some of that. But, yeah, and doesn't find the Zarina. Zarina doing some sneaky plays. And might actually be going for the unhook soon. And Cheryl over here as well in the coal tower itself. As we see Zarina, who was hiding by the hook, going in for that unhook. And can we switch, please? Thank you. Another generator popping, though, with how many hooks, Rue? How many hooks is that right now?
There are 2 hooks currently.
2 hooks, so 2 for 2.
Pretty even.
We are 2 for 2, and the score is still not updating. I don't know what's going on. Let me refresh it one more time. All right. Sorry about this, guys. We're having some technical issues today.
That was a long frenzy to not get a hit.
I think we're good now, and we do see him possibly going after this Megan. I'm not quite sure. No, he's chasing the Zarina. Zarina gonna not drop the pallet. Was hoping for a pallet respect, but he doesn't respect. She takes the hit and is gonna be forced to either run away with her momentum or drop that pallet. She does not, and does. Oh, a medium vault. Oh no, that is unfortunate. Unfortunate.
I think she was hoping not to make a notification there to mind game them, and then he came around the corner too quickly.
Yeah, I think so too, and that just really didn't work.
That's second hook on them.
It is. That is second hook on Platinum Cino. And another gen popping, though. 3 for 3 at the moment, with a 4th on the way. So their survivors might actually get ahead. And, of course, Legion's buggy. So just all kinds of weird shit going on in the stream today. He's finally vanished to where he actually is, which is nice. Up here inside the coal tower. And he's going to be possibly not breaking that breakable wall. I was going to say maybe he'd break it, but he did not. I would have broken it, I think. I don't know about you, Rue, but I don't like those breakable walls at all. And I want them the hell out of the way. And we might actually see Cheryl get some value out of those walls. No, she goes down quick. That was an unusual choice to go for that. There was a pallet right in front of her, and instead she opted for the less optimal play of going for a potentially bad window play.
Did the gen that he kicked, was that 90% almost?
I'm not actually sure. I'm going to have to look back at the footage on that. I was still kind of dealing with the technical end.
Okay, I think the gen that was almost about to finish for them was the one he just kicked. So that was good for him.
And Pogo on top, trying to go in for the unhook, but Legion spots her, and he is going to charge up his power, going for that frenzy, and Meg is going to have to run away. He turns around, though, and goes back towards the hook, trying to kind of proxy camp the hook, it seems. On first hook, though, with 2 gens remaining, this could be a waste of the killer's time. So instead, he cancels his power, and I don't know what the next step here is.
I don't think so. He's got a 4-gen back there. He has no reason to leave her.
Yeah, but there's 2 minutes of her on a hook, and if they just focus gens, I mean, it's pretty much game over. Because he's not leaving the area, so I mean, they could just go to the gens. But then they do get the unhook. Meg, I think, was the one who got the unhook, and we see Zarina getting a Pallets done. He tries to fake the break, but Zarina doesn't really fall for it, and Legion is a little buggy right now. He's struggling to be normal, and slideshow Legion on the way, and he does actually miss a hit at the window, and luckily he did finally break that door, so we do see him able to run straight on through, but this other door is not broken, and Legion, ooh, is he going up the top of the coal tower, gets the hit on the Meg, and both generators done at the same time. Wow, that was a nice play. Unfortunately, Meg does not get the adrenaline that we were all hoping for. I mean, Meg's basic power is adrenaline. I would have liked to have seen that, but that's okay, as 3 survivors are currently healed, all of them working on their doors respectively, and that is a well-played ending for these survivors.
Is that both doors or just one?
I think it's just one at the moment. Let's take a look again. I'm pretty sure... Actually, no. That second door was about to be opened as well. I don't know if it was open. And I think we just saw a Styptic agent play from the Nia. Yeah, Nia did a Styptic agent. He's waiting it out patiently. How long can he wait, though, before she gets down? Yeah, 8 seconds gone. He takes the down and is going to try to kick the other survivors out, which is exactly what you want to see. Ooh, doing a little bit of heal tech as well.
That's so smart.
That was really smart. Is it going to work, though?
Oh.
No, it does end up getting up. So not quite enough crawl. A little tenacity would have been nice, I think. And I think that's GG. Yep. And Cheryl going in for the last gate, which was 99 over here, and will be taking her leave and being on her merry, as they say. I don't think people say that, but I did, so. And instead of going in for the door, I think she's going to look for Hatch, or maybe she already knows where Hatch was. I didn't see it, so maybe she witnessed where it was. Checking up on the hill, I think. Yeah, I think it's up there. Is it? Did you see it up there?
It looked like it was. I couldn't quite see it, but it looked like it was.
Oh, going for a totem, too, to get some extra blood points. You can never turn down some extra blood points. Yep. I mean, we do see Casper just hanging out on the hook this whole time. You don't want to attempt to 4%, because if you 4% and you don't have something like, I don't know, something to help you get back up off the ground, like a DS or something, you're kind of screwed. So, I mean, potentially just doesn't have that, doesn't want to accidentally 4%. We've seen that before, and it can just really screw survivors. So she's looking for just more totems to do, a little bit more blood points. So, again, blood point tech on the way.
Actually... just blood point tech. I was say, like, I thought she might be looking for Noed or something.
No, not that.
Why would you cleanse the whole?
Just BP. Yeah. Just BP tech. Because BP does give you
guess-
extra points in this league, so I mean, it is something that's worth
True.
doing for sure. And she does get the hatch as well, so that's 2 exit gates and a hatch play from the Cheryl. Very well done. And we do see her, of course, getting the most points at 22,958. I think they were just trying to maximize that score, and they did a pretty good job of that. Not bad at all.
I don't hate that.
And yeah, nothing too crazy going on here with his build, Thanatophobia, Crypt Intervention, Discordance, and Pop Goes the Weasel. It didn't really work out for him, though. I think he just really struggled about mid-game. Things just kind of took a turn for the Survivor's favor. Even with that 3/4 gen, it just didn't really work out for him. But maybe we'll see something different after the teams switch sides. And that's going to be game number 1. And we're going to be doing some post-game review. And we'll be right back after I push this button here, which apparently doesn't want to work. Hello? Button. Okay, there we go.
I feel that. I feel that.
All right, everybody. We are watching We Overslept versus Death by Pallets going head-to-head on the Coal Tower tonight. This was trial number 1, and this is your post-game review. Here is what you witnessed. 5 generators getting done from the Survivor Squad. Not bad at all, with a total of 3 escapes. And then we also saw, what? How many hooks? 5. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. With a 1K, unfortunately, from the Legion, really struggling to pull it through. And that is going to be GG's for them, 12-24 in favor of Death by Pallets after trial number 1. We Overslept falling way behind on the score. Death by Pallets leading going into the next trial. And we have some highlights after this as well.
So I'm just thinking. So the Legion. So personally, again, you can nitpick on builds. I'm not a huge fan of Discordance, just primarily because Legion has an ability that tracks, right? So I don't think the Discordance is as necessary because you should generally know where survivors are with Legion. I would say. I could be wrong about that, so I'm not a huge fan of Discordance. Thanatophobia, I like. Corrupt Intervention, I also like. However, I don't think they got that much value out of Corrupt, if I'm being honest. Because if I remember correctly, didn't they chase briefly? Okay, never mind. I thought they chased briefly in the Corrupted Zone, which it's not ideal. Usually, you want to chase people outside of that Corruption Zone. Though right here, I think was actually not in their Corruption Zone, so that's actually fine. And they did. They got 2 hooks relatively quickly, and then a gen got finished around that same time. So Corrupt wasn't the worst perk there. That was such an unfortunate vault. That's bummer. Anyway, sorry. When the clip stands out, I have to point it out. That would rhyme if it wasn't for the fact to use the same word. Anyway, Thanatophobia, I think, is absolutely just amazing on Legion. Legion, Plague, Thanatophobia is just your bread and butter. However, all that said, I don't like Discordance. I would have preferred Thrilling Tremor and literally anything. I think Thrilling Tremor would have done some good here just for the knowledge. I don't know. Like, I don't think there's any one thing I could say the Legion even did poorly. Maybe should have hugged the gens a bit more in that one area because they had a good 3-gen going. They even had a 4-gen, I would say. I guess maybe the hook placement on that one survivor. I think it was the Meg that was hanging in there for a while. Maybe trying to hook them a bit further back into their 3-gen might have been more beneficial. Survivors did really well. Despite the fact there was Thanatophobia, usually they didn't completely reset, but also maybe they didn't really feel the need to. The Legion didn't really pressure them too much off of the gens until, I would say, in the beginning they pressured them off the gens, but towards the end it wasn't quite the same. I don't know. Legion, don't get me wrong. Like, I don't think Legion is a horrible killer, but Legion definitely does have a bit of a struggle and uphill battle in comp because besides the fact that he keeps everybody injured, he is just an M1 killer. And that was actually, to be fair, that's one thing too. We didn't see a lot of pallets getting thrown. They didn't eat a lot of pallets, so there was a lot of strong looping that they could still use and get a hold of. I'm surprised they didn't try and actually go for the save on Casper at the end. Maybe they didn't have borrowed time. Maybe they didn't have the stuff necessary. What's up?
We are having some technical issues, and unfortunately, I think we're going to have to cut the stream for today. So We will be back, I think, tomorrow at the 7 o'clock. I think there's a game. We're going to continue playing these games off screen for now, but I am having some serious issues with my computer at the moment and going to have to restart and all that stuff. So we'll be back in just a little bit tomorrow. I'm sorry about this, ladies and gentlemen. I really don't want to have to do this, but we'll be back. And my sincerest apologies to everybody who showed up today. Rue, do you want to say goodbye really quick? Okay. While it's still running.
Yeah. You've been watching technical difficulties at Dead by Daylight.
It was. I mean, they know it started off pretty rough today, so you know.
Yeah, to be fair, yeah, I've seen a lot of issues with Dead by Daylight today. I don't know what's going on with the servers, but okay. Well, we will be back tomorrow. I think we've got 2 games, 7 and 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. So